잠깐만.
놔.
기다려봐.
놓으라고.
너 바보야? 좋으면 좋다, 싫으면 싫다, 왜 말을 못하냐고.
내가 어떻게 말해? 내가 말하면 다 거대거장 광고인데.
그럼 이렇게 말하면 되지. 매년 증가하는 환경오염, 그로 인해 감소되는 면역 기능, 면역 기능을 증진시켜주는 바로 이거 해모임.
갑자기?
동종업계 건강기능식품 5년간 1위.
우와.
우리 이모가 이걸 먹고.
안 돼. 여기서 더하면 거대거장 광고야. 지친 면역세포를 깨우는 힘.
애터미 해모임. 근데 진짜 우리 이모가
그만해라, 응?
Spirulina, with a long history of vitality. Spirulina, growing in clean nature with sufficient sunlight and clean water, is an excellent source of protein and various nutrients. With pure deep sea water in Kailua Kona, reliable and fresh ingredients that grow in a clean environment. Capsules of 100% pure spirulina. Atomy, 100% pure spirulina. 3 remarkable antioxidants of spirulina: phycocyanin, SOD, chlorophyll. Spirulina benefits skin health and antioxidants, and contains 60 kinds of nutrients required for good health. 2 capsules a day with water. One of the most ancient of all Earth's plants. Atomy, 100% pure spirulina.
서기하고 2009년 놀라운 순간이었지. 자랑스런 애터미, 사랑의 이름으로 탄생했네요. 내 첫걸음 꾸준히 성장, 해모임 주시보고 행진. 원 10대로 성공대만. 남아시아의 허브 싱가폴, 인도 차이나 반도 캄보디아, 7,000개의 섬나라 필리핀, 다민족이 어울려 열정 가득 살룬 멕시코, 아름다운 미소 성장전의 나라 우주, 해양 관광의 섬 인도네시아, 유라시아 국가 진출까지 온 세상이 애터미. 오예! 드디어 러시아 오픈! 갑니다. 애터미에 가면, 애터미에 가면 애터미에 가면, 애터미에 가면
Youth, beauty, the endless desire to awaken the perfectionist in you. Evolution of innovative technology. From years of research, an addition of 2 innovative breakthroughs on top of Atomy's 4 major technologies, came the birth of absolute skincare. High-potent natural ingredients for skin vitality, keeping the skin youthful and glowing against time. Cell Active, smart capsulation transfer technology scans the face to prescribe and deliver the precise cell active code. The science behind the powerful anti-aging effect aims to discover the potential of skin vitality. Atomy's technological advancement of science goes beyond expectations. Unveil the mysteries of flawless skin with each drop of absolute skincare. Youth, beauty. Absolute Cell Active Nutrition Cream. The core essence of evolutionary technology. Reverse, rebirth, rewind the clock. Atomy, Absolute Cell Active Skincare.
Family Health Keeper, Atomy Hand Soap. Hand soap can change your... Rub each finger. Rub palm to palm. Hand soap can change your family's health. Although it may not be visible, there are more than 120,000 bacteria and germs in your hands. Remember that a lot of disease can be prevented by washing hands. Wash away dirt and germs with 98% naturally derived ingredients. Family Health Keeper, Atomy Hand Soap. Hand washing campaign with Atomy. To palm with fingers interlaced. Finish with pleasant scent. Now keep your family's health with Atomy. Atomy Hand Soap.
King of herbs, treasure from the Orient, enhancement of the immune system's functions, supports fatigue resistance, promotes blood circulation, improves memory functions, antioxidizing functions. These are the effects Korean red ginseng can have on the human body. The world's best red ginseng grows in Korea because it has the ideal climate, patented technology with no additives, 100% pure red ginseng. Atomy, Korean red ginseng spherical granule.
An inevitable adversary of the modern age for the tired and fatigued liver from stress. Atomy rhodiola milk thistle, beneficial for maintenance of a healthy liver. As a potent antioxidant, silymarin intervenes in free radical generation and protects against reactive oxygen species. Contains rhodiola rosea extracts to help relieve fatigue caused by stress. Supports energy production with an essential vitamin B complex and pantothenic acid. An optimal multifunctional formula. Contains various sub-ingredients such as broccoli, turmeric, cordyceps, inositol, niacin, BCAA, choline. Silymarin, an extract of milk thistle, promotes and stimulates liver regeneration. Antioxidant properties of silymarin prevents liver damage. Liver function tests have been shown to reduce GOT and GPT by inhibiting liver toxicity. Rhodiola extract may improve fatigue caused by stress. To support modern age liver health, take 1 tablet 2 times daily. Start the day with energy with Atomy Rhodiola Milk Thistle.
How to preserve the nature clean and fresh. Change your detergent first. Atomy laundry detergent. Eco-friendly natural ingredients. Perfect for sensitive skin. Super cleansing power. Reduce environmental damage. Keep water clean. Eco-friendly detergent. Atomy detergent.
Here is our toothpaste. We added propolis extract, which is used to seal the beehive to protect from the bacteria and germs, and green tea extract, which is effective for bad breath and antioxidation into our Atomy toothpaste. Anti-plaque, prevention of tartar deposition, prevention of dental cavities, removal of bad breath. With Propolis Shield for your stronger and whiter teeth. Atomy toothpaste.
Still haven't heard of Atomy Mobile? Easy to see, easy to use, easy to download. The Atomy Mobile is renewed. Simple home screen, all information at a glance. You can go directly by touching the bottom menu. Easy shopping at Atomy Mobile. Choose the category and select the items you want. You have access to all Atomy products anytime, anywhere. You can also use sharing functions. If you wish to see more details of products, zoom in by pinching 2 fingers. Let's take a look at My Office. Cumulative PV, seminar schedule, sales, and commissions can be checked easily. And you can manage your group members with the new linear.
잠깐만.
놔!
기다려봐.
놓으라고!
너 바보야? 좋으면 좋다, 싫으면 싫다. 왜 말을 못하냐고.
내가 어떻게 말해? 내가 말하면 다 거대거장 광고인데.
그럼 이렇게 말하면 되지. 매년 증가하는 환경오염, 그로 인해 감소되는 면역 기능, 면역 기능을 증진시켜주는 바로 이거 해모이.
갑자기?
동종업계 건강기능식품 5년간 1위.
우와.
우리 이모가 이걸 먹고.
안 돼. 여기서 더하면 거대거장 광고야. 지친 면역세포를 깨우는 힘.
애터미 해모이. 근데 진짜 우리 이모가
그만해라, 응?
Spirulina, with a long history of vitality. Spirulina, growing in clean nature with sufficient sunlight and clean water, is an excellent source of protein and various nutrients. With pure deep sea water in Kailua Kona, reliable and fresh ingredients that grow in a clean environment. Capsules of 100% pure spirulina. Atomy, 100% pure spirulina. 3 remarkable antioxidants of spirulina: phycocyanin, SOD, chlorophyll. Spirulina benefits skin health and antioxidants, and contains 60 kinds of nutrients required for good health. 2 capsules a day with water. One of the most ancient of all Earth's plants. Atomy, 100% pure spirulina.
남아시아의 허브 싱가폴, 인도 차이나 반도 캄보디아, 7,000개 섬나라 다민족이 어울려 열정 가득 살루 멕시코, 아름다운 미소 와봐요 청정년의 나라 우주, 해양 관광의 섬 인도네시아, 아시아 국가주까지 온 세상이 애터미. 오예! 드디어 러시아 오픈! 갑니다. 애터미에 가면 애터미에 가면
Youth, beauty, the endless desire to awaken the perfectionist in you. Evolution of innovative technology. From years of research, an addition of 2 innovative breakthroughs on top of Atomy's 4 major technologies, came the birth of Absolute Skincare. High-potent natural ingredients for skin vitality, keeping the skin youthful and glowing against time. Cell Active, smart capsulation transfer technology scans the face to prescribe and deliver the precise cell active code. The science behind the powerful anti-aging effect aims to discover the potential of skin vitality. Atomy's technological advancement of science goes beyond expectations. Unveil the mysteries of flawless skin with each drop of Absolute Skincare. Youth, beauty, the endless desire. Absolute Cell Active Toner, Absolute Cell Active Ampoule, Absolute Cell Active Serum, Absolute Cell Active Lotion, Absolute Cell Active Eye Complex, Absolute Cell Active Nutrition Cream. The core essence of evolutionary technology. Reverse, rebirth, rewind the clock. Atomy, Absolute Cell Active Skincare.
Good morning, Atomians! Welcome to Ariul Marikina Aja Center Catching Success Online. I am Sales Master Julian Tabiano from Ariul Marikina Aja Center. Share, tag, interact, and win. Just follow these mechanics to win a prize. First, share the live seminar in your Facebook wall and tag 50 of your Facebook friends. And comment and interact in the seminar lecture. Comment Aja in the beginning and ending of our seminar. Now, let's start our seminar by watching the short company profile of Atomy.
A company that has established with keeping fundamental principles. A company expanding out to the world with the principles. A company that grows with the consumers and shares selflessly. We are Atomy. Atomy has continued to grow since its establishment in 2009, has reached global sales of $1.3 billion US, also accumulated 5.5 million members. Beyond the satisfaction of the members, Atomy's #1 goal is customer success. Atomy's efforts do not cease even today. Providing high-quality products at an affordable price. Atomy's competitive edge lies in the nature of distribution itself. Atomy strives for providing absolute quality products at an absolute price. These are the values that Atomy has practiced from its beginning. In all of Atomy's products, including health foods, beauty cares, living, food and beverage, fashion, and household appliances, filled with the philosophy of absolute quality and absolute price. This Atomy's philosophy makes total trusted brand, which reformed Atomy as a consumer curator. Hemohim has recorded the #1 best-selling single item in direct selling industry for 5 consecutive years. Atomy's Absolute Skincare has also become one of the best-selling products, which has exceeded the $254 million US of total sales within 3 years of its launch. The Fame, which has been renewed with Atomy's advanced ingredients and technology, is also loved by the consumers as it encompasses Atomy's product philosophy as well. Starting with the United States in 2010, Atomy has launched 13 branches in regions of Americas, Asia, Oceania, and Europe. Atomy is a global company with 5 million members worldwide. With its constant annual growth, in 2019, Atomy received the $100 million export tower. There are also more than 2,000 seminars held worldwide annually. In these, communication platforms are actively performing to find possibility of Atomy's member success. Atomy continues to prepare for its launch overseas to countries like China, India, the UK, Germany, Brazil, and Colombia. By sourcing products globally according to Atomy's absolute quality, absolute price strategy, and by distributing them through Atomy's global network, Atomy is implementing its GSGS, Global Sourcing, Global Sales strategy. Atomy Park, located in Gongju City, Chungnam Province, is designed according to Atomy's unique work culture to form a team flexibly according to characteristics of each project. It is also designed to balancing the work and personal life to maximize the creativity of employees and to help the success of the members with various seminars and workshops. Atomy Park will become a home for all Atomians throughout the world. Atomy's success system that the company directly hosts the seminars and allows anyone to succeed regardless of one's personal abilities is the engine for its growth. Atomy keeps supporting partner companies to just focus on the quality of the products by paying in cash within 1 week of delivery and providing a mutual quality control system. All of such supports foster a healthy cycle of accompanied growth. Charity is must-do mission for every company. In order to improve the quality of life of the society members, Atomy as a company practices sharing along with its employees, partners, and members. Wherever needs help, Atomy global branches become one to conduct the charity and sharing to pursuit of everyone's happiness. A company that adheres to its principles to create a new culture of distribution. A company that is trusted by the world as it expands globally. A company that dreams of the customer success beyond customer satisfaction. A company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Now, you know Atomy is not just an ordinary company. It cherishes what it has. We are sure that its members are all taken care of. Please continue to interact in our comment section to get a chance to win Atomy product. Moving forward, let us watch our chairman, Mr. Park Han-gil.
Ten years ago, when I first founded this company, I gathered 17 people, and I told them that I would give them $1 million in cash. And 10 years have passed since I said that. For those 10 years, I had continually promised them the same thing. What do you think has happened after 10 years? That is why you need to continue to tell others your dreams. What do you need to tell those around you then? If you promise people that you will give them $1 million in cash, then that will indeed become a reality. Listen to me, everyone. Your words need to precede your actions. There's an old Korean saying, don't let your words precede your actions. There's actually a lot of Korean sayings that just aren't true. Your heart must be the same when you go to the bathroom and come out. That's actually a strange person. You must be in a rush to go to the bathroom. But once you're done, you should be relaxed, right? If you're in a rush in both situations, there's something wrong. Go see a doctor. A person must have a different state of mind in both situations. A A person's words must precede their actions. Let your words precede your actions, then you must make it a reality. Do you know where I learned this? I learned it from the Bible. What did God first do when He created the world? He used His words first. He created the world using His words. That is why you need to create your success with your words as well. You need to tell others, I will make $50,000 a month. I will make $100,000 a month. You need to tell this to people around you for 5 to 10 years. When your words become flesh, that is when you can truly be successful. Actually, smart people will say, is that even possible in this world? How can someone like me make $50,000 a month? Do you think $50,000 is a joke? Enough with this nonsense. To that person, it probably doesn't make sense. But those who go around saying that they will make $50,000 a month are those who come out of nowhere. There are actually people sitting over there who have succeeded that don't seem to fit the mold. This is wisdom that is taught in the Bible. That is why you need to tell others that you will indeed become a successful person. In order to know what to tell others, you first need to write down your words. This is the life scenario. You need to write down what kind of person you will become when you're successful. You must then make this into a movie in your mind. When you try to talk to others, you actually can't think of what to say. When someone asks, what kind of person will you be when you're successful? Most people just stutter. You need to be specific about how you will be successful. You need to write down how much income you want every month. Write down how much cash you want to save up in 10 years. Also, write down your dream car, what kind of house it is that you want to live in. You need to be specific. How the people that you eat with will become successful. Be specific about how much you want to help everyone else per month. Then, you must imagine the life that you want to live inside of your mind very vividly. And you must tell this to other people. Some might listen to you and others might ignore you. But that doesn't really matter. The important thing is that you listen to yourself. It is important that you listen to yourself for 5 to 10 years. One day, my friend said this to me. The Atomy business is so difficult. So I said, don't say such things. It's only difficult because you say it is. Do you know what my friend said in response? I don't say this to other people. I just tell you this because you're my friend. So I said, even when you're telling me, there are still 2 people listening. You and I are here listening to what you're saying. He probably told himself he could not make it before telling me. I can't make it. It's too difficult. Do you know who heard all of that? He heard it himself. That's why it was even more difficult. All of you need to tell yourself that you can do it. Tell yourself, I can do it. You need to convince yourself first before other people. Convincing yourself first is the most important thing. The laws of success are very simple. What kind of life will I have when I've succeeded? You need to draw this mental image in your mind. In order to draw this in your mind, you first need to write it down. Even if you did this last month, you need to do it again this month. You need to rewrite this every month. It's better if you can write this every day. If you can't, you should write it every month when you come here. As you write down the life you want every month, your life will slowly begin to change. Let's say your dream house was a 165 square meter house. But let's say your dream house changed to a standalone house. Then should you rewrite your life scenario? Of course. Why? That is because your dream house has changed in your mind, and that is the only way to keep your engine going. Let's say your dream car was a Mercedes. But one day you see a Porsche, and you change your mind. Wow, that Porsche is a thing of beauty. and you can't even sleep, then you need to change your mind about your car. It doesn't cost anything to change your dream car. It doesn't cost you a cent. All you have to do is change it in your mind. No one's going to require you to pay taxes on it. That's why this is very easy. You need to continue to update your dreams. Write down the true life that you want. The life that will drive you mad if you could just make it into a reality. Write down your life scenario. Don't be humble when you're writing down your dreams. Do you know what happens when you're humble? You'll give up because it just won't be worth it. You'll give up on all your dreams. The things that you need to write down in your life scenario are things that will drive you mad if only they can become a reality. Even if I die doing this, I'll die happy. Write down in your life scenario the things that you can vouch your whole life for. The dreams that you have inside your head. If you're normal, then you will have these dreams. For example, let's say there's a 50-year-old lady. She wants to enter the Korea Military Academy. She wants to become a cadet and then ultimately an officer, and she keeps imagining this inside her head. Do you think this will come true? Does the Korean military accept people who are in their 50s? No way. That is 100% impossible. What about the dream of making $50,000 a month? It's not 100% guaranteed, but at the same time, it is not 100% impossible. Am I right? You need to challenge yourself in areas that have a low success rate. If you challenge yourself in areas that have a 100% success rate, well, that's quite meaningless. Don't engage yourself in things that have a 100% success rate. For example, you want to climb a hill behind your house. Can everyone in here achieve this feat? Yes, of course. Is that worth challenging then? No, it's not that great of a challenge. For example, let's say you sell fish on the street with a sign. Can anyone do this? Yes, anyone can do this, 100%. You just have to avoid the cops. If you want, you can do this 100%. Even if you succeed at these things that can be done by anyone, it's the same as having failed. What then do you need to do in order to succeed? Even if it does not have a 100% success rate, you need to challenge yourself in things that will truly make you successful. Making $50,000 to $100,000 a month does not have a 100% success rate. But there is still the possibility, right? Have you seen people before you succeed in Atomy? Yes, there are plenty. Today we have millions of Atomy members, right? But before, there were not very many people who had succeeded. From only a handful of people today, we have so many successful people. Just imagine how many Imperial Masters we will have in the next 10 years, when we have up to 6 million Atomy members today. But there are some people who say that they can't make it. Shouldn't you take on the challenge and say that you can do it? You need to believe that you can make it. You need to challenge yourself in areas that have a low success rate. And in order to do this, you need courage. Most people are afraid of failure, so they can't tell others. They're not able to confidently declare it to others. But those that declare their dreams will be successful. When there were 17 members in the beginning, I declared in front of them that Atomy would be a global company. I told them they could make $50,000 to $100,000 a month. I knew back then that the probability of success was less than 1%. That is a 99% rate of failure. How could I have said such things in front of those 17 people? I had nothing back then. I told them we would be a global company. I told them they could make $50,000 a month. I told them I would give them a Mercedes. I was driving a $2,800 secondhand car at the time. Some smart people left when they heard me. You do it yourself. $50,000? What a joke. Smart people responded in such a way. Those people had good discernment. But those that were not so smart, like Imperial Master Jung-Soo Park and Crown Master Kyu Jung-choi, didn't leave, and they stayed put. 10 of those 17 people have now become successful. Not that smart. Yeah. Those who were smart at the time all said this was nonsense, and they left. I don't know what happened to those people. The people that questioned my vision and left that place. To be honest, I was scared to say such things as well. It's a scary thing, right? The success rate was less than 1%. The rate of failure was 99%. But I faced my fears and declared my vision. That is when you need courage. Courage is not being numb to fear. Courage is facing your fears. Courage is declaring, I will make $50,000 to $100,000 a month. It's to encourage others. Let's do it together. Even if you say such things, you still know that you might fail. Of course you know that. You must overcome those fears and keep declaring your dreams. If you're scared, you just have to go hide somewhere and shake. What will happen to me if I fail? But in front of other people, you have to shout in confidence again. Hey, friend, imagine the day when I make $100,000. Won't you be embarrassed when you get by with $5,000 or $7,000 a month that your husband brings home? Maybe your friend's husband is making $7,000 a month and you're only making $10,000 as a part-time job. You still have to tell your friend, what about your life after retirement? Your friend might say, just worry about your own self. No, I'll be making $50,000 a month. I'm worried about you. This is what courage looks like. Listen, everyone. You need to face your fears. It is not knowledge, nor your credentials, that will ensure your success. Everyone knows by now that I had bad grades in school. I failed a grade and had to repeat a grade with my juniors. Yeah. I barely graduated university by taking classes at night. I actually did my master's and PhD in my 60s. But I was persistent, so I kept on studying. I went to school these past 5 years persistently. Those who were good in school probably got their degrees in their 30s. Right now, I am still writing my thesis. I just received my diploma. I was bad at studying. My classmates all received their PhDs because they finished their thesis, but I'm still writing my thesis right now. But I am still persistent. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not very smart. I'm not smart, but if I set a goal, I am persistent to achieve that goal. I have gained success because of this courage. I encourage all of you to stop being afraid. Don't live your life as a coward, especially in front of others. I ask you to stop living merely as a commoner. A commoner. Some people say, I love being a commoner. I've lived as a commoner before as well. There's nothing good about it. Get rich. Be a kind, rich person and share with others. Do you think only commoners are nice people? There are many rich people who are also nice. If you can't find rich and kind people, then you just become one yourself. When you set a goal for your life, you need to have a high bar for yourself. If you want to succeed, you need to have faith. It says in the Bible that faith is having hope in the unseen. Faith is not believing in what can be seen. What if I tell you, believe that this is a real mic? That's ridiculous, right? What are you talking about? Of course it's a real mic. Faith is to believe in the things that are unseen. You all need faith. What then do you put your faith on? You need to first write your life scenario. You need to draw in your minds the life that you want to live when you've become successful. Is this dream of yours visible to others? It is unseen, but you need to be able to see your own dreams. You must bring your future into the present, and you must use it as an engine for your present life. Even if your car right now is a worthless piece of junk, you must dream to drive a Mercedes. You must imagine yourself sitting in the back seat as your friend or husband is your driver. You need to imagine this in your mind. Be specific with how much you want to help others out. Maybe it's thousands of dollars. Maybe you want your house to be 330 square meters. You will need a house that big to invite your loved ones and throw a party with them. And maybe you want to tell others about the Atomy business as well. By now, you should have in your mind the type of house, car, and lifestyle that you want. You need to draw this in your mind. You need to imagine the things that will make you so happy that they will drive you mad. You need to make such dreams into your reality. You must take the future and bring it to the present so that you can use it as the engine of your life. The reason why you're so weak is because you have no vision. It's because you have no hope. It's true that there are people who can motivate themselves to have hope. Such people are called hopeful. You say such people are optimistic, but if you are naturally not an optimistic person, and even if you have no hope, if you can draw this vision inside your mind forcefully, then you can use this vision as an engine for your life. You will become a powerful person. Members who were with me since the very beginning of Atomy said that they did not know I was so poor. They thought at least I had some wealth. They said they didn't know I was so poor. The supplier for our products also said that they would not have supplied us with the products if they had known how poor I actually was. But I was not that kind of person. That is why a person's words must precede their actions. What did I just say? A person's words must precede their actions. You must declare your dreams to those around you. You must shout your dreams to them. Even if they don't believe you, you still must tell them. Take courage. You must declare to those around you the successful life which you have always wanted. Let your words become flesh. If you let others know of the successful life you've always wanted, you will become successful. I hope you will believe in this. That is the end of my lecture. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Chairman Mr. Park Han-gil. And now, we will be watching a product introduction by Diamond Master Ofelia Tordesillas.
I'm Dr. Ofelia Tordesillas. I'm a pediatrician. I graduated from the UST College of Medicine in 1974, had my board exams in 1975, had my internship and pediatric residency training program at UP-PGH, and in 1978, I started my private medical practice. So go figure it out. I've been in practice for the past 40 years. And I am already actually semi-retired. So deciding to join Atomy has not been easy for me. Atomy, as well as its products, as far as I was concerned, were totally unheard of. And as a doctor responsible for promoting the best of health for my patients, I need to be extra careful at all times. My patients count on me, and so I really cannot afford to commit mistakes. And in medical practice, everything is all about evidence-based medicine, meaning when we make the choice as to which treatment and appropriate and correct and effective should be given to a patient, we have to make a choice of medicines backed up by a strong body of evidence. So these are my apprehensions when I first struggling through the decision of whether to join Atomy or not. It was my sister based in New York who really invited me to join this, and she really did try to convince me. I was in New York then, and I had the chance to attend one of their center meetings. They have their Skyland Center there, and as fate would have it, eventually, when I had the opportunity to have my own center also, I named it Golden Horizon. Maybe I took the cue from the Skyland Center. So my sister really tried to convince me and shared with me the wealth of remarkable experiences and benefits she got from using the products. So going back home or coming back home, I tasked myself to really educate me about Atomy. I watched videos, I reviewed relevant materials, and soon enough, I tried the products to validate the testimony. And it was a pleasant surprise, as my personal experience was really beyond amazing. Yeah, really beyond amazing. And soon enough, I also started to accumulate my own wealth of remarkable experiences as I watched in amazement how my patients and all the members of our center have benefited from it too. So that's how I decided to really be involved with Atomy. What makes it even more interesting is that the Atomy products are the very products we need and use on a daily basis. Nothing really brand new. These are the very products we've been using all our lives. From the moment you wake up until you sleep at night, easily you can count 20 to 30 products that you need every day that are found in the Atomy shopping mall. So this really makes the business concept a lot more easy. You have products ranging from health, supplements, to food items, household items, personal care, and beauty products. And joining Atomy is like joining an exclusive consumer club, where as a member, you really get to enjoy discounted prices. And right now, the shopping mall is not really that expansive yet, but I guess patience is the name of the game. And soon enough, we will be having more and more products, and it's gonna make the game even more exciting. The business concept of Atomy is really quite unique and sets it apart from other companies. They have what they call as the mastige, which is a word coined from two words, mass and prestige. All Atomy products have to first pass the prestige test because our own CEO is really very exacting and demanding when it comes to quality. He really has to have the assurances that all the products are of really the highest possible quality. And once he gets that assurance, then and only then will he start computing for how the prices or the product should be priced. And in the process, eliminating all the unnecessary bubbles that come between the manufacture of the products and the actual selling. Ang sabi ng ating CEO, hindi dapat maging mahal ang produkto dahil, number one, remember that the product, especially the health supplements, product ng Karian, funded by taxpayers' money, research and development expenses, I believe, did not really get factored in in the final computation ng product. And also, the raw materials, the ingredients that are used for the manufacture of the products are abundantly available in Korea. Halaman, damo, ugat, abundantly available, which really makes it really affordable. And there are no advertisements, there are no agents that have to be kept in the salary payroll. There are no expensive rent spaces that need to be rented out. Products have to be ordered online. So all those factors taken into consideration really explain why the products for the kind of quality that they're offering us are really at very, very reasonable levels. So, ang gusto ng ating CEO, bibilhin mo yung produkto kasi na-appreciate mo yung quality. At kaya mong bilhin uli kasi affordable pala talaga. Ayaw niya na kaya mo bibilhin kasi mura, only to realize na it is cheap for a reason, wala palang quality, kaya mura, kaya ayaw mo nang bilhin uli. So it has to be a combination of good quality at very reasonable prices. Our cutting-edge technologies, a combination of the 4 advanced technologies that assure us of excellent products. High purification technology, which delivers a precise formula of the purest ingredients, from biotechnology to patented technology to nanocapsule technology, really promise us nothing but the best. For this afternoon, the featured products will be actually Hemohim and Omega-3, not toothpaste for this afternoon. So what is Hemohim? Hemohim is a natural functional health supplement with a specific immune function. And what does Hemohim stand for? Hemo is short for hemoglobin, H for hematopoiesis, or the process of manufacturing blood, I for immune or immunity, M for modulation, and Him also in Korean means strength. Okay. Yes. So, what is immunity? Immunity refers to the capacity or the ability of our body to recognize and destroy pathogens. So what are pathogens? Ito yung mga bacteria, viruses, fungi, and all those that can make you sick, that can harm our body. So immunity really is the ability to protect our bodies from harm, the ability to prevent our bodies from getting sick. So why take Hemohim? All of us need a very strong and healthy immune system. I don't know how many of you who are now present have heard me during the last Success Academy when I made mention that all of us, we are made up of trillions of cells, individually all of us, made up of trillions of cells, and of the trillions of cells, only 10% are human, 90% are bacteria. So we're only 10% human, 90% bacteria. And at any given time, there is that symbiotic relationship between the good and the bad. Meron silang ecosystem. But there has to be that balance of 80% good, 20% lang dapat ang bad. Ganon. So you can just imagine how our immune system is put to task. Kasi from within lang, ang dami na niyang kalaban eh. Ang dami ng bacteria. So yung pang nasa labas, mas lalong abundant ang bacteria. So yung ating immune system really works non-stop. So we really have to support our system, our immune system, for it to be healthy. So what can harm our immune system? Environmental pollutants, like the exhaust fumes coming from all those thousands of vehicles around us, ultraviolet rays, alcohol, smoking, eating too much protein, eating too much sugar, fatty foods, pesticides in your fruits and vegetables, stress also. So collectively, or if I may add, anything with preservatives, instant food, lahat ng yan, collectively, we call them the free radicals. And if the free radicals are left unchecked, they will lead to oxidative stress or damage of our body. At pag nagkaroon tayo ng oxidative stress, yan ang nagiging sanhi ng premature aging, premature degeneration of our body, not only from the outside but also from within. Alzheimer's, heart disease, cancer, those are just examples. So siguro kayo din, madalas maririnig nyo, bakit ang bata pa noon may rayuma na? Bakit ang bata pa inatake na sa puso? Bakit ang bata pa na-diagnose na may diabetes, ganon? So, courtesy of oxidative stress, courtesy of a very unhealthy lifestyle, and stress is really the #1 cause of cancer nowadays. So, you really have to be careful. So, how can Himuhim help us? Himuhim can really help promote the recovery of our body against oxidative stress. If oxidative stress can lead to premature aging, bata pa, may wrinkles na, may rayuma na. Therefore, Himuhim can slow down the aging process. Yes. It can slow down the degenerative changes that may occur in your body. It has also been found out that Himuhim can activate our immune cells. Immune cells, the like of your white blood cells, lymphocytes, the natural killer cells, the cytokines, which all play a significant role also, not just in fighting infections, but is also in fighting cancer. So, yun ang kahalagahan. And hematopoiesis, as I mentioned earlier, this is the process of manufacturing blood. You can see in the slide, before and after taking Himuhim, you see a proliferation of the RBC population on your right as influenced by Himuhim, because it has also been found out that Himuhim can activate your bone marrow to produce more blood cells and to increase the number of hemoglobin. It can also help boost stem cells which are very crucial to rejuvenation, repair, and anti-aging. Siguro marami kayong naririnig dyan na nagpa-stem cell para mas mukhang bata. Easily, that's 50,000 pesos per procedure. Sorry, yan. Nagalaw. So anyway, you don't have to go through that process. You don't have to spend the 50,000 pesos. Himuhim will be enough. to boost those stem cells, to rejuvenate you. And then white blood cells. White blood cells are the cells of our immune system. They are very, very important because they are at the front line of our battle against infections. When our body gets assaulted by microorganisms, bacteria man yan, or viruses, the WBCs are really at the front line. Para siyang si Pac-Man that eats everything and anything that gets in the way until they explode at maging pus. Diba? Kaya nga pag minsan pagpa-urinalysis ka, WBC or pus cells, mga ganon. So, a patient with low white blood cell count is at great risk of acquiring infections. In the same manner, a cancer patient undergoing chemotherapy, the oncologist really makes sure to monitor the WBC. Because in chemo, you not only kill the cancer cells, but also, including the WBC. And once the white blood cell count really goes down, plunges down, the oncologist is forced to stop the chemo, or else he'll be literally killing the patient. So, as shown in this slide, you compare Himuhim with all the other immunoenhancers, and you see Himuhim, how really superior it is compared to the other immunoenhancers. Let me share with you the story of my patient. He's 12 years old. He came to me with his mom, of course. Ang complaints, more than a year nang recurrent ang kanyang nose bleeding, and konting magsalita, may shortness of breath. That was April 24, 2017. I requested for a blood count. The reason why meron siyang shortness of breath, kasi anemic talaga siya. Look at his hemoglobin. It's only 9.2. Normal should be at 14 and up. The hematocrit, which is also the same as your hemoglobin, 28 yung kanyang hematocrit as against a normal of 42 and up. The WBC was dangerously low, and that's what really scared me. It was only at 3,400. Normal should be 5,000 to 10,000. The platelet count explains the more than a year recurrent nose bleeding. It's nandun siya sa low normal. The bracket should be 150 to 450. He was only at 164. Kaya siya nagno-nose bleeding. So I was tempted to refer him to the hematologist right then and there. But then I said, I would like to challenge him and see if it will work for you. Anyway, you've been through this for more than a year. What's another 2 weeks of trying to observe and monitor? So I placed him on Him, 2 sachets a day, with instructions to come back after 2 weeks. But he came back more than a month, barely more than a month. And when he came back, 3 weeks na siyang walang nose bleeding, at kahit anong takbo niya, hindi siya hinihingal. And looking closely at his repeat blood count, May 29, the hemoglobin from 9 rose up to 13.9. And I said earlier, the normal is 14. So it's really at 14 na rin, ganon. The hematocrit from 28 rose to 42. The RBC count, well, it was not indicated earlier, but the WBC from 3.4 rose up to 7,900. And the platelet count, unbelievable, 370. The reason why hindi na siya nagbi-bleed, ganon. When I interviewed the mother and son, most recently when JP came over to our center, they invited the mom and dad. That was the only time I realized, sabi nung mom, actually, Doktora, 12 days after pa lang, pinarepit CBC ko na. 12 days after pa lang ng him, talagang lahat daw tumaas na. Sabi ko, ba't hindi mo pinakita sa akin yon? But nevertheless, it really underscores the point na it's not hemoglobin, him. It's not him for nothing. Di ba sabi ko nga kanina, it can help increase the number of hemoglobin. So you can see very clearly in this example, also the WBC and even the platelets. So that has spared that child from too much physical and financial ordeal had I referred him outright to a hematologist. Nothing wrong with doing that, but I'm just so happy that right now, meron na akong ibang option. Kasi before I was introduced to this, wala akong option eh. It would have been easily dismissing the patient, sige, sulat, padala kita sa hematologist. Ngayon, ang dami ko ng options, and it's really making me a lot more fulfilled in my medical practice. Really. So that was the comparison side by side. So him is perfect for everybody, from athletes to housewives to workers to students to elders. We all need physical strength, especially so for the aging population, because the aging population is more susceptible to a declining immune system. Okay, omega-3 this time. You must be aware by now, I mentioned it during the last Success Academy, that the 2 leading causes of death worldwide are heart attack and stroke. And largely contributory to this is the combination of these 2 things, the aging and the modern lifestyle. So with aging comes the degeneration also ng mga blood vessels natin, so vein aging, etc. A modern lifestyle characterized by too much fat, too much protein in our diet, a sedentary, stressful lifestyle, lack of exercise, meat-centered eating habits where we eat mostly meat with saturated fat, and it's the saturated fat that contributes to the heart diseases. So what our body needs most is the unsaturated fat, not the saturated fat. We still need saturated fat, pero konti lang. Pero yung unsaturated, yun talaga what our body needs. And unfortunately, our bodies are not capable of manufacturing unsaturated fat. So we really have to rely on external sources, whether it be through food or health supplements. Food like salmon, mackerel, sardines, avocado, walnuts, mga ganon. Health supplements like our Alaska Omega-3. And yes, and I mentioned earlier that one good thing about our Omega-3 preparation is it's a 3-in-1 preparation. You have already your Omega-3, you have your vitamin E, and you have your turmeric, all in one. And most recently, there was this patient who came to my clinic. I mentioned earlier that I'm a pediatrician. I also mentioned then that in our locality, where I come from, semi-urban, semi-rural, I am, for all intents and purposes, a family physician, meaning they bring all the members of the family, whether it be lola, lolo, buntis o hindi, bata, bagong panganak, or what. So I get all sorts of patients, but majority pa rin yung pediatric patients. So ito yung dumating sa clinic. So 80 plus years old na siya, retired, came from Spain after having stayed in Spain for quite a long while. And anyway, towards the end of the interview, I recommended that he take Omega-3, our Alaska Omega-3. Then a few days after, dumating yung anak niya sa amin. Sabi niya, ay, niresetahan mo pala si daddy ng Omega-3, ganon-ganon. And he really feels better now. Yun ang sabi niya. Doc, pwede rin akong bumili ng Omega-3 sa iyo kasi I've been taking Omega-3 kasi daw miyembro siya ng isang network marketing company, a very popular network marketing company. And she was so amazed. She was really wow, your Omega-3 costs only 1,200 pesos for a bottle that contains 180 soft gel capsules. At yun daw binibili niya sa kumpanya nila, cost her for a bottle of 90, 1,500. So really, absolute price, nothing can be cheaper. Absolute quality, nothing can be better. Makes us really feel proud. So Omega-3 supports a healthy heart. How does Omega-3 accomplish this? Omega-3 kasi, it is capable of reducing or improving the risk factors that contribute to heart disease. So what are these risk factors? Kung ikaw ay hypertensive, kung ikaw ay diabetic, kung mataas ang cholesterol mo, mataas ang triglyceride mo, those are risk factors that make you a potential candidate for heart attack. And Omega-3 has been found that it can help reduce the blood pressure, it can help reduce the triglycerides, and it can even help increase your good cholesterol. It has also been found out to reduce the stickiness of our blood platelets. Yung ating kasing blood platelets, pag nag-clump or stick together yan, they can form a blood clot na pwedeng pagsimulan ng atake sa puso. Ang atake kasi it happens when the blood vessel na nagsusupply ng sa lahat, when a clot suddenly obstructs the flow of blood at doon na apektuhan yung coronary arteries, yun ang dahilan ng heart attack. So when you really make the platelets less sticky, then that can help reduce the risk of having heart attack. And also, Omega-3 has been found out na kaya niyang yung arteries, makes the arteries smooth and free of damage, so it doesn't form plaque that can harden the arteries. So yun ang reasons why taking regularly your Omega-3 can reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. The coronary, yung nagsusupply if this is your heart, yung dalawang blood vessels dito, we call them the coronary arteries. Kaya coronary heart disease. So why choose Atomy Alaska Omega-3? Number one, high quality ingredients. Diba? From the deep seas of Alaska, meron tayong pollock fish na pinanggagalingan ng ating Omega-3. Where is Alaska? Halos nasa North Pole na yon, di ba? So right then and there, yung initial harvesting and processing, doon na kaagad ginagawa. So under a very hygienic facility of the purest form. And then it's very convenient to take, kasi nga, maliit lang, ganon, di ba? And again, this is really an essential functional food because omega-3 really supports and promotes good health. So, yun yung mga kadahilanan. Add to it the fact that meron na siyang turmeric, meron na siyang vitamin E. Vitamin E is a very good antioxidant. And any antioxidant will also help slow down the aging process. So, turmeric, thousands of researchers had been done working on turmeric, and the benefits have been found to be very remarkable also. So anti-inflammatory, anti-whatever, so many benefits coming from turmeric. And again, the reason why our omega-3 has the best quality and the best price, providing us essential nutrition, is because our company gets them directly from the manufacturer. And unsaturated fat, this is what I mentioned earlier. We actually usually refer to it as PUFA, P-U-F-A, meaning polyunsaturated fatty acids, which we also call as EFA or essential fatty acids. Essential fatty acids kasi hindi sila kayang gawin ng ating katawan. So anything na hindi kayang gawin ng ating katawan yon, essential fatty acids. So omega-3 provides unsaturated fat necessary for our body. And from the icy seas of Alaska, what follows is fast and safe and clean transport using an exclusive railroad. And the product ends up in Ohio, USA, for its final processing and refinement. Diba? May exclusive railroad pa. Ngayon lang ko nakarinig ng exclusive railroad. So this is the entire production process, ending up doon sa molecular distillation. Pagdating doon sa molecular distillation, we now end up with much fresher oil, free of fishy odor and fishy taste. I really have been taking omega-3 since years and years ago. I'm a great believer of the product. Kaya lang yung mga nabibili noon, kahit inumin mo sa umaga at dumighay ka sa gabi, lasa ka pa rin tinapa sa gabi. Kasi ganun siya, di ba? Yung kanyang taste and odor. So nagulat ako dito sa omega-3 natin. Walang ganun. Hindi siya balansa, hindi siya lasang tinapa. Walang ganun. So nakakatuwa. So Alaska omega-3 is recommended for everybody. Kasi everybody needs good health. And as I mentioned earlier, omega-3 really supports and promotes the best of health. So everybody needs omega-3, particularly if hypertensive ka, mataas ang cholesterol mo, ang triglycerides mo, mahilig kang kumain sa fast foods, mahilig kang sa mga saturated fat, hindi ka halos kumakain ng isda, the middle age to the aged, you lack exercise, ito yung lalo na kailangan. But as I have said, it's really meant for everybody. At this point, let me share with you one very interesting case which I'm monitoring now. A 16-year-old girl diagnosed with psoriasis. My apologies as we can't show yet the pictures. So 16 years old referred to my center, diagnosed with psoriasis since she was about 3 months old. It's one of those very rare cases, kasi usually ang psoriasis somehow in older age. But this baby, 3 months old pa lang, talagang nagsimula ng mag-manifest, and throughout her growing up years, the lesions worsened despite several consultations and treatment. All diagnostic procedures, including biopsy, really proved that it was psoriasis. All treatment modalities failed. Kung makikita niyo siya, medyo talagang nakakaawa. Stunted ang growth niya. At 16, she looks like a 7 to 8-year-old girl. And I can imagine why. dahil all throughout her life, never had any restful day or night because she itched all over, every single minute, every single second. She itched all over. And it was painful. Meron siyang smelly discharge. And pag titingnan niyo siya, alam niyo yung driftwood, yung tuod. Alam niyo yan? O kung hindi niyo alam yung driftwood, yung puno, para siyang walking tree. Kasi yung extremities niya, parang bark ng puno. You touch it, it was like touching the bark of a tree. Ganun siya ka-rough. You look at it, it really looks like the bark of a tree. Ganun siya talaga, walang pinag-iba. Ang tawag doon, lichenified psoriasis. Lichenified meaning because of the years of scratching and scratching, lalong kumapal ng kumapal ng kumapal. Ganon. So when she was referred to me, sabi ko, sige, kasi lahat naman ng treatment nagawa, wala. And naniniwala ako sa himo-him. Kasi ano ba yung psoriasis? Psoriasis is an autoimmune disease. So what is an autoimmune disease? It is when your immune cells mistake your healthy cells for foreign cells, and they start to attack your own healthy cells, resulting into inflammation. In the case of psoriasis, ang abnormality doon is abnormally excessive production of skin cells. Yung normal na turnover ng skin cells na mga 28 days, pag may psoriasis in 3 to 5 days. Excessively producing skin cells. Kaya yung makikita mo yung lesions nila, makapal, scaly, hindi siya magandang tingnan talaga. So sabi ko, this has something to do with immune dysfunction. So again, I would like to challenge him, being the product that it is supposed to modulate. Di ba, him. That M is modulate. So baka sakaling i-correct niya yung immune reaction nitong bata na to. Ganon. So we placed her on him 2 sachets a day, and with instruction to come back every 9 days, so I could continuously monitor her. And thanks to some of our friends, well-meaning friends, because we support this child as she is really poor. So we provide her with everything that needs to be given para lang gumaling siya. Ganon. So that is our own version of our center, CSR, Center Social Responsibility. So 9 days after, natuwa ako kasi yung kanyang braso, kasi dati, pag hinipo mo yung kanyang braso, para talagang puno, matigas, hindi mo pag pinindot mo, para kang humihipo talaga ng kahoy, ganon. So when she came back, ginanon ko, parang lumulubog ng konti na yung daliri ko. Oo. And then nakita ko yung parang bark ng tree, meron ng konting parang clearances. Meron ng konting spaces na parang hindi na ganon kakapal, ganon. So at that point, sabi ko, mag-take ka ng omega-3 at saka bibigyan kita ng Atomy body cleanser, ganon. Omega-3 kasi nga, omega-3 has been proven also to be a very good immunomodulator and also a very good anti-inflammatory. So I said, siguro itong tandem ng himo-him tsaka omega-3 will help her even more, ganon. Unfortunately for her, when she came back again after 9 days, hindi daw niya malunok yung omega-3. So nung nakikita kong patuloy na nag-i-improve, pero kahit papaano, iniinom yung omega, pero erratic. Kaya lang yung realization that I got from it, na mostly himo-him lang pala yung iniinom niya. So sabi ko, himo-him alone talagang kaya niyang pagalingin yung psoriasis. Kasi now, looking back, it's been 1.5 months since we started her on himo-him and the Atomy body cleanser. And would you believe, all the itchiness, the pain, and the discharge are all gone. Yes. They had become a thing of the past. Ang sabi nung ina, Doc, kung hindi ko nga gigisingin sa umaga, hindi magising kasi ang sarap lagi ng tulog. Dati talagang every so many minutes, gigisingin siya, wake her up, even at night. At one point, sabi nung ina, anak, maawa ka naman sa akin. Mukhang mamamatay na ako kasi hindi ko na kinakaya tong stress niya ng 24 hours, ganon. So nakakaawa silang mag-ina. And then, pag makita niyo yung, like the bark of a tree, falling off, and for the very first time, we're seeing her normal skin underneath. Madami na talagang natanggal. madami nang natanggal. Now, whenever she comes and visits us, nakangiti na siya, hindi na siya irritable. Before, masungit eh. Oh, we can really understand why, ganon. So, yun yung aking about psoriasis. Although before her, meron din kaming isang naging psoriasis case, but it was less complicated kasi more than 10 years pa lang niya nakuha yon and much older. Pero in less than a month, natanggal ang psoriasis niya na hindi rin gumaling for the past 10 years. Pero itong bata nito, this is really more complicated and this is really still a work in progress. And we keep really our faith that everything will work out for her. Ganon. And we still have the last slide. So ito na yung last slide kasi bakang babatakin na nila ako bababa. So there are a lot more benefits that omega-3 can give us. So aside from protecting the heart, it can protect the brain against stroke, combat depression and anxiety, especially in these times when suicidal rates are their highest. Maybe we really have to keep in mind, di ba? Dahil sa depression, Alzheimer's, it can reduce inflammation, yes, autoimmune disease, healthy bone joints, sleep quality, ang dami nang nagpapatunay, ang sarap ng tulog nila pag naka-omega-3. Where is JP? JP can attest to this. Mula doon nang mag-omega-3 siya, ang sarap na ng tulog niya. It can save your macula. Macula nasa retinal portion ng mata natin is responsible for our central vision. As we grow older, nagde-degenerate yon, and it can lead to serious blindness kasi it cannot be repaired unlike your cataract. So omega-3 can help save your macula. And for brain development ng children and infants. So make sure yung inyong mga kaibigan na mga pregnant and nursing mothers, make sure they take sufficient doses of omega-3. Walang problema pag formula fed kasi fortified yan with DHA, EPA. Pero pag breastfed, we promote, advocate breastfeeding, but make sure yung ina umiinom ng enough omega-3 for the sake of her child. And then yun, support healthy skin and slow aging. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Thank you, Diamond Master Ophelia Tordesillas. Congratulations to our last week Catching Success winner. Message for our Facebook page at Atomy Ariul Marikina Aja Center on how to claim your prize. Before we end, please be reminded of this announcement. Catching Success online at 2 p.m. every Tuesday live via YouTube channel at Atomy Ariul Marikina Aja Center. And Atomy Talk at 2 p.m. every Wednesday, and Atomy One Day Seminar at 2 p.m. every Friday live via Facebook page and YouTube of Atomy PH Official. And don't forget to subscribe in our YouTube channel at Atomy Ariul Marikina Aja Center. And as we end, let us remind ourselves for the principle we uphold here in Atomy by reciting our company motto. Ready, position, please. Yup! Company motto, go! Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, Aja, Aja!